Namaste. Thanks for joining. This is a mindful yoga together, and today is the impermanence. Just we were talking about the changing of weather or climate. So that's what it is. Impermanence. Nothing will be the same. So weather is changing, climate is changing. Well, usually season changes, but talking about climate changes, we assume that it's going to be the same way that every season that we expect when that spring starts and when the fall starts. But now it's not predictable. Life is also not predictable too. And we suffer. So it's a Buddhist teaching is that impermanence, that change is okay. But when we attach to the things that don't want to change, then there's a suffering happens. That's what we are talking about. So we welcome the change. So let's take a moment here. And you might close your eyes and settle in. And noticing the breath coming in through the nose. And notice the breath goes out. So very simple way to accept or welcoming the impermanence, accepting the things change every moment, is our breath. Our breath is come and go, and every breath is different. And especially when you inhale, then when you exhale, our body receive different things. Inhalation, we receive the oxygen. Then on our exhalation, we let go the air that we don't need anymore. Carbon dioxide that we let go. Like when you inhale, we feel the new energy or inspiration comes in. Then when you exhale, we let go. That the new inspiration was something that the new and you received, but we let it go. So every time when we breathe, when we are aware, we are practicing, we have been practicing, then receiving and we let it go. So new things comes in, we welcome, but we next moment we let go and not attaching anything and we let go. We care, but we don't care. So we care to breathe, but we let go again. So practice is that way. So everything changes in our life. So seems like we don't care, but actually what we care is the moment we have. As we know that the things changes, everything is changing. Our life is impermanent. We appreciate, so we are grateful this very moment because may not come again, may not come the same way, same thing again. So it's a very precious very precious that something comes in. On this moment it's precious because the next moment it changes. So what we learn from impermanence is this moment is precious. And we are very grateful for being this moment. So gratitude, appreciating to this moment is go with the idea of impermanence or practice of impermanence. All right, so let's practice that today. Let's together big inhale, hands reach out and up. Exhale to bring our palms together to the heart. Again, inhale, hands reach out and up. And then exhale, let's bring our palms together to the heart center. Maybe bow your head to set your intention, dedication for today's practice. And gently open your eyes. Okay, so let's come to the back and let's have the block close by and the yoga belt close by. So lie down to the mat first and stretch your arms, legs over the head. And let's together big inhale, stretching, point your toes and lengthening our spine. Open your mouth, let it go. Again, big inhale, stretch, point your toes, hands goes up and over. Exhale, let it go. All right. Then bring your palms together and feet together and move your hands and feet to the right side and like a banana shape. And bring your hands together. It's easier for us to connect. You can interlace your fingers if you like. And lengthen the left side of the body. Try to drop the both shoulder down to the mat. One more breath. And then exhale, slowly let go. The other side, walk your feet to the left side. So now we're going to do the other side. So right side to stretch. And hands goes away. One more breath, inhale. Lengthening, shoulder drop. And then exhale, let it go. And come back to the center and hug our right knee to the chest. Then move your knees towards the chest and move your knees towards the side, the right side. All right, let's make a circle with your knees. So make a circle with your knees. And other direction. Okay. And now let's have the belt and place the belt onto your right foot. Sole of the foot, or you can do the ball of the foot and push your heels straight up and drop your shoulder down and be comfortable. And if this is available, point your toes towards your head, and so it's a dorsiflexion, your toes towards you. And stretch the back of the leg. So we are stretching the hamstring. Okay. Now bend your knees out and now straighten your leg out. So now stretching the inside of the leg. So keep grounding your left leg. So don't let your left leg go away from the ground. Grounding your left hip down and stretch the right leg out. Stretching the inner leg. All right, then bend your right knee and move your right leg to the left side. You can stretch your leg or bend your knees. So it's now outer legs to stretch. So you can twist by moving your right hand to the right side and left leg, right leg goes to the left. Twisting. All right, and exhale, let's release. Now let your belt drop for now. Bend your left knee to the chest. Knee towards the chest and out. So when you bring your left knee to the chest, what happens is the pelvis tilt back. So your lower back is coming to the ground. So feel the lower back nicely resting to the ground. That also helps to stretch the right hip flexor, front of the right hip. Then make a circle with your left knee, relaxing the hip flexor or groin. So we do both directions. Relax the hip joint. Okay, then when you are ready, use the belt. So left foot, ball of the foot or foot arch to place the belt and push your heels straight up. So stretching the Achilles tendon, calf, hamstring. Then if you can, point your toes towards you. Ooh, stretching the back of the leg. And then when you are ready, bend your left knee go out and now stretch the inside of the leg, inner leg. And try to ground your right leg. Don't let your right leg go away. So keep grounding. That helps to stretch the right hip flexor. Okay, don't hold the breath. Each exhalation to rest your body down to the mat. Now, bend your left knee and move your left knee to the right side and let's twist. Spread your left hand to the side and twist. One more breath. And then exhale, let's release. Let go the belt. Now hug both knees to the chest and gently roll side to side. And adjust your lower back. Now catch. So use the block catch between your thighs. So squeeze the block between your thighs. Then as you inhale, we pick up our hips. So keep squeezing the block and lift your hips up. Then hands goes up and over the head and lifting up. Squeeze and lifting up. So squeeze the glute and lift up. Then on our exhalation, gently lower down. So let's come each vertebrae at a time. So notice the spine and ground each vertebrae at a time. Slow, slow, slow. Then lower back down and hands by your side. So let's do again. Pick up our hips. You can do each vertebrae at a time. Lift, lift, left, squeeze, 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 and hands goes up and over, lifting up. If you like, you can lift your heels off the ground and pick up some more, coming onto the toes. Then on the exhalation, slowly lower, lower, lower down, lower down. Okay, so now this time we lift our hips and hands come behind you. Interlace your fingers. Then walk your shoulder, your arm come under our body, and that helps to lift up some more. Interlace our fingers and press your arms down and pick up our hips and squeeze the block and lift your heels and left and squeeze the glute. Then keep our hips high and relax your hips. Let go of the glute. Then squeeze and lift up. Then exhale, relax. Then squeeze, relax. So we're gonna go squeeze and relax. So you can squeeze not only the glute, you can do pelvic floor and the adductor between the thighs. Well, it's a squeeze the block, squeeze and relax, squeeze, relax, squeeze and relax. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift our arms over the head, lifting up, heels off the ground. Then on our exhalation, slowly lower down, each vertebra at a time. And let go the block and drop your knees to one side and the other. So move your knees side to side and relax. Okay, now reach your hands over the head. Then drop your both knee to your right side. So when you try to do that, your left knee try to come on right side, your left shoulder floats up. Let your left shoulder lift up and roll onto the right side of the body and move your hands to your right. The left hand, left palm on top of the right hand and kind of a sliding and press your right hand down to the ground and find a space between the shoulder blade. Then we're gonna reverse the movement. Your left hand goes up and over the head. Then coming on to left shoulder, come to the ground and move your knees onto the left side, both knees. Then as you drop the right knee to the left side, your right shoulder lifts up. Then move your right arm over the head and make a big circle to come onto the left palm. And left palm, right palm come together and pressing to create a space between the shoulder blade. Then again, reverse. So we're gonna go like this. So your arms are making big semicircle over the head and your knee is dropping right and left side. So that's what the movement is basically. So you can do your own way. It doesn't need to be exactly same as what I do. So as you move your arms over the head, making circle, opening our shoulder and opening the arms, then rolling side to side, nice massage to the back and also releasing the lower back and outer hip. So make this movement help you to release the tension at the back. Maybe opening our shoulder, notice the shoulder blade area, also neck area. And do one each side. And slowly, let's come back to the center and let's hug our knees to the chest. And maybe lift your chin towards your knees and squeeze into tight ball and let's roll. Apanasana, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then on our exhalation, slowly lower down. Now we're gonna roll up and down. So rocking chair. If you don't do this one, you can just come to the seat. Otherwise, roll up and down and 3, 2, and 1, and cross our ankle, hands down, and we step back. Tabletop. Then tuck our toes, inhale, looking up. Then exhale, pick up our hips and hip high and downward facing dog. Again, inhale, looking forward and knee down to the mat. Now use your toe to move yourself forward and belly to the mat. And point your toes back and we come to cobra. Then exhale to downward facing dog. Lift our hips. So we stay here in downward facing dog. You can bend your knees, right side and left side. You can shake your head side to side. So however it is for you to relax. Relax. And opening our back of the body. Let's get a big inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. Again, big inhaling. Exhale, let it go. And now look into the front and walk your feet to the front. Catch your elbows and gently swing side to side. We bend forward, use your knees, bend your knees, lounge your back. You can catch the elbow, swing side to side, or you can swing your arms simply side to side. And when you are ready, let's slowly lower ourselves to standing. Soften your knees, lounge your back, and let's slowly come up. And hands goes up and over the head. And we catch our elbows. Inhale to lift our elbows up toward the heels of the ground and lifting up and stretching up. One more up. On our exhalation, drop your heel, bend your knees, and let your arms swing. So this is a great to relax the shoulder. So let your hands heavy and swing side to side and try to relax the elbows, fingers, and shoulder blade. All right, let's do one more time. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale to catch the elbows. Inhale, lift our elbows upward and heels off the ground. Balancing. Lifting up. And one more up. Exhale. Let it go. Drop. And swing. And let go. Relax. Soften. Then soften your knees around your back and slowly coming up to stand. Okay, feet is wider. We're gonna swing our arms wrap around your body. So autumn season is organ that we pay attention to is large intestine, lower belly, and also lungs. So you can gently tap. So when your hands comes to the front, you can tap the lungs, your chest, or lower belly. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gradually back to center. Then let's hope, yeah, you are facing to the longer side of the mat. That's good. Point your toes out. Then inhale, hands reach out. So making this X shape, open your fingers wide and kind of spread ourselves wide. Inhale, lift our chest and open. Then on our exhalation, we bend our knees and cross your arm in front. Then reach your hands out and lounge your back to bend forward and drape your head. Then again, cross your arm in front of you and spread your arms wide and come into X shape. So we're gonna go on like this. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, rising, open the chest. Gaze up if you can. Exhale, head down, lounge your back. Inhale, open. All right, go on for a few rounds. Your own pace. Doesn't need to be exactly how I do it. You can change how you like to do. The concept is inhale to open wide, and then exhale to kind of a small closed. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Now slowly coming up to the center. Then hands on your hip. Then we bring our toes longer side of the mat, toes pointing the longer side, so feet is parallel. Inhale, gaze up, Then on our exhalation, bend your knee, then bend forward. Then touch the toes and maybe catch the toes and point your elbows outward. You can keep your knees bent or you might gradually straighten your leg. If you are catching your toes, plant your big toe down so your fingers come to the ground. One more breath. Then exhale, let's release. Bend your knees and let go your fingers and walk your hands to the front. Inhale, halfway left. Then exhale, bend forward. So like a downward facing dog, but your feet is wider. Feel the outer edge of the feet coming to the ground. So don't drop the weight to your foot arch. So feel the outer edge of the feet and planting down, planting down. So when I have my head down, my nose is very stuffy. All right, then inhale, halfway left. Then on our exhalation, bend your knees. Walk your hands towards your feet. Hands on your hip. Inhale, relax, strong leg. Then bring our heels in and toes in, heels in, toes in. Then we bring our feet closer. Then let's walk towards your front of the yoga mat and feet come together and stand nice and tall. So let's do sun salutation. Well, I use sun salutation for warming up our body because that's kind of a sequence that go with the breath. And also it's easy to remember the sequence. So when you are practicing by yourself, so this is a totally great practice to practice every day. All right. Now together, inhale, hands goes up and palms together at the top. Then on our exhalation, bend forward, head down. Inhale, halfway left, lengthening our spine. And exhale to step back, palms down. You can either bring your knee down to the mat or you can come to plank pose. Inhale, lengthening our spine. Then on our exhalation, bend your elbow belly to the mat. Inhale to point your toes back and chest up. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. And together, big inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. Again, big inhale. Exhale, let it go. And inhale, look to the front. And walk towards our hand. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, bend forward. Relax your head. Inhale, let's slowly rising. Hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, palms together to the heart. Let's do it again. Inhale, hands reach up. Hands reach up and looking up. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, let's step back. So you can bring your knee down to the mat or you can be plank pose. You can skip the vinyasa or you can do vinyasa. So if you are not doing vinyasa, it's downward facing dog. If you are doing a vinyasa, bend your elbows to chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog, point your toes. Exhale to downward facing dog. And the next inhalation, so we're going to add some poses. Right leg up. Exhale to step forward between our hands. Warrior 2. Sorry, warrior 2. Left hand back, right hand forward. And gaze to the front. Yeah. So try to feel the openness to the inner leg. One more breath. And then exhale, elbow to the knee, stretch your left side. Left leg, left arm over the head. One more breath. And then exhale, slowly release our hands, left knee down to the mat. Okay, left hand, left knee, and right leg stack over and right hand to the sky. You can be here, so it's a half side of plank. Or you can do side plank by both legs straight, stack over, and right hand go up. One more breath. Exhale, release. Child pose or downward facing dog, or you can do vinyasa from plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Together, big inhale. Open your mouth. Exhale. Again, big inhaling. Exhale, let it go. All right. Then left leg up, left side now. And left leg forward between our hands. Warrior two. Right hand back, left hand forward. Left knee, left toe goes same direction. Spread your arms wide. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, extend the side angle. Elbow to the knee, stretch the right side. And lengthen the right side of the body. One more breath. Then exhale, right knee come to the ground, the right hand down. Then left leg over the right, left hand to the sky. You can be here or you can do straight both legs. Side plank. One more breath. Then exhale, release. You can rest in child pose. You can rest in downward facing dog, or you can do vinyasa plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Let's together big inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. Again, big inhaling. Exhale, let it go. And next inhalation, coming to the plank pose, or you can bring your knee down to the mat. Then on our exhalation, let's slowly lower down to the belly. Coming onto the belly. All right, Sphinx pose. Bring your forearm down to the mat and walk your elbows close to your chest or belly and point your toes back. And squeeze our glute and press your hips down. Then use your forearm to lift our chest. Inhale. Then exhale, look to your right side. Then inhale, coming to the center. Keep squeezing the glute. Then exhale, look to the left. Then slowly let go. All right, bring your hands by your side, one side of the cheek down. Bend your knees. Move your feet side to side. All right. Then let's face to the front and knee is hip distance apart and find your toes. Catch the toes with your hand. Right hand, right foot, left hand, left foot. All right, so Dhanurasana. Exhale fully, relax down, chin down. Then inhale, kick into your hand. And gradually lift your chest. If this is available, squeeze our glute and lift your thighs away from the mat and lifting up. And lifting up to open our chest. So squeeze our glute, lifting our thighs away. One more breath. Then exhale, let it go. One side of the cheek down and move your feet side to side. All right. Now stretch your leg. Now bring our left side down. So you can bring your hands, the left hand touch to the temple bone, so giving a pressure. The right leg stuck over the left. Okay. Then bend your right knee, right foot, so right heel come to the inside of your thigh. It's like a tree pose. All right. So now bring our belly down to the mat. Okay, so keeping that the leg. Then let go your right foot away from that the thigh, but keeping your right knee out. Now we come to Sphinx pose. So if this is not comfortable, okay, so inside of the knee is not comfortable, you can bring something under. So for me, I want to have a softness in my knee, so I move my left to the left side. Okay, so now we come to Sphinx. Forearm down to the mat and walk your elbows towards, so your right knee is out. So inside of the right leg is stretching, and also this is actually great for the lower back. Then inhale, lift our chest. So, okay, let's feel the belly skin kind of stretches as you lift your chest. Then feel the skin of the front of the left leg stretches as you point your left toe back. Then as you move the chest forward. Okay. Then, now, which way? Okay, left hand, go under your right hand. Then we bring our left shoulder towards the ground. Then you might bring your right palm on top of the left hand and kind of use your right hand to move your left hand away. Left hand push the left hand away and twist. So we are releasing the lower back. You can tilt your head, certain way to stretch the neck too. One more breath. All right, if this is available, bend your left knee, right hand, look for left toes. So if this is not available, you cannot find the toes, that's okay. But if toe is easy to reach, left toe, right hand. Then slowly release. All right. So now, so still your right knee, inside of the right knee onto the ground. Then we're gonna switch to the other side. So your right hand, so right knee is outside. Now right hand go under the left arm and bring our out right shoulder come to the ground and twist. Again, you can use your left palm, press in the right hand and move in the right hand away. So releasing the lower back. Also opening the shoulder. One more breath. Then exhale. Release. Walk your hands back. Now let your legs straight. Okay, the other side. Right hand, side of the head. Then roll onto your right side. So left leg stuck over the right. Okay. Then bend your left knee, left foot come inside of the right thigh. All right. Give some pressure here. One more breath. And then exhale to on your belly. Then let your right foot just relax. So you are bending your knees. Okay, I'm just coming this way so you can see what my knee is doing. Okay, so move your left knee where it's comfortable for you. Then you can walk your elbow towards the chest. It's coming to a Sphinx. Inhale, lift our chest. And notice how your belly skin stretches. Then as you point your right toe back, front of the right hip skin stretches. One more breath. Okay. So now your right hand go under the left arm and we twist. You can bring your left palm on top of the right and use your left hand to move your right hand, stretching and twisting. We are lengthening the front of the right hip or right leg. Then that right leg, straight leg over the right leg, bend your right knee, point your toes up. Okay, again, point your toes up. Yes. Then catch maybe with your left hand. But don't push yourself too much. One more breath. And then exhale. Let's let go that foot. Then walk your hands forward. And come into Sphinx again. So we change the hand. Now left hand go under the right arm and we twist. So this is a more difficult side. Difficult side or feels a little awkward side. Maybe left shoulder doesn't want to come too much. Okay, so if you like, you can place your right palm on top of the left and kind of help to stretch and move your left arm away. And noticing the shoulder blade, the neck. And most importantly, that the lower back stretches. One more breath. Then slowly, let's release. All right. Now bring our forearm down in the center and let go. Legs straight back. Then slowly we're gonna press our hands under the shoulder, tuck your toes, and we pull our hips back to child pose. And sitting down towards your heel and lengthen the lower back. Then slowly lower ourselves. Tabletop, block to block in front of you. Bring your elbows onto the block and resting your elbows down to the block. And palms together, knees out, and pull our hips back and head down. You can move forward and back a few times. All right, then when you are ready, slowly coming up. You can use the block, hands onto the block, and lift your hips. Then walk your feet to the front, and we're gonna roll ourselves to the back. So now it's the back of the body. And like that. And lift your legs up. Shoulder stand, or you can do bharatanatyam. Bharatanatyam is front block under your hips. Then legs goes up and be comfortable. Legs goes up. You can do shoulder stand. You can do shoulder stand or bharatanatyam. And look into your toes. Open your toes wide and lift up to the sky. And if you like to open your legs wide, do that. Close and open. And if you are comfortable, come into Halasana, toes over the head. So basically it's a bending forward pose, opening the back of the body. Now when you are ready, slowly lower down. Have the block. So block under your hip and stretch your one leg. Okay, let's say right leg straight and hug our left knee to the chest. So this is a great stretch for the hip flexor, hip joint, quad. So hug our left knee to the chest and let your right leg float if that's happening. If right leg floats, that's okay. Then switch. Left leg long and right knee to the chest. So if you can just feel the gravity and let your left heel come to the ground, then as you move your right knee, probably it lifts up, but helps to stretch the front of the left hip joint, hip flexor. Okay, then slowly release. And bring our feet down to the mat and slide the block away and hips come to the ground. Let's do figure 4. Bring your right heel on top of the left knee. Right heel top of the left knee. That's what I said. Okay. Then hug our left knee to the chest and right knee out. Relax your toes. Wiggle your toes. And when you are ready, moving this crossed leg to your left side and twist. And spread your arms wide, look to your right, and hug your right knee to the chest. And feel the stretch to the hip. Okay, now let's switch. Left foot, right knee towards you, left knee out. Then gradually moving this cross leg to your right side and twist. Then slowly we lie down to the mat. So before going to Shavasana, let's do one breath. It's called Brahmari Pranayama. Brahmari Pranayama, hope you can still hear me. And Brahmari Pranayama is bumblebee breath. So bumblebee breath is kind of a humming sound, like a or so however it is that making your imagination of a bee buzzing sound. So that sound vibration that we use that vibration to kind of hums or vibrate whole body. So sound resonate the whole body to relax, especially the mind and brain. So while doing that, we close our ear. So it's not the ear hole, but outside of the ear, gently press with the thumb and four fingers to cover your eyes. Index finger probably touch to your eyebrows. So let's do that. Inhale together. Then on our exhalation, making a sound. We're going to continue 4 more times. And you are done. Just let it go and Shavasana. Relax ourselves, resting here. Close your eyes. Soften our jaw. Soften our nose. Inner ear to feel the air. The sound vibrate. Relax the brain inside of the head. Relax your temple bones, forehead, eyebrows. Those surface, let them relax and see how it helps your inner state to relax. Outside of our body, on our skin level, connecting to the inside. Relax your jaw, soften. Gently. Bringing our awareness to your fingers and toes. Inviting the small movements. Noticing the breath coming through the nose and gently go out through the nose. I like to lead the impermanence, and you can still lay down. The 5 remembrance. I am of the nature to grow old. There is no way to escape growing old. I am of the nature to have ill health. There is no way to escape having ill health. I am of the nature to die. There is no way to escape death. All that is dear to me and everyone I love are of the nature to change. There is no way to escape being separated from them. My actions are my only true belongings. I cannot escape the consequence of my actions. So that's the teaching of Buddha on impermanence, aging, health, the change, death that teach us about not attached. All right, then gradually bringing our knee to the chest, gently hug our knee, appreciating what we have today, body, mind, and heart. And gently lower on to one side. And slowly coming up to a comfortable seat, eyes closed. Let's together, big inhale, hands reach up to the sky. Then exhale to bring our palms together to the heart center, Anjali Mudra. Gesture of gratitude. Gratitude to this moment, space, community to practice yoga together. Let us hold the gratitude with us and continue our life. Thank you very much for letting me guide you through your practice. Namaste. Thank you. Great to see you today. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Let me know if you